Lee Marvin.
I'll be back in a moment, Adele. I have to see Mr. Maitland. This is astonishing. The serial numbers are identical.
May I take a look at that, please?
Certainly.
Well, there's no doubt about it. It's on the list. Ransom money. Does anyone else know you spotted this?
Oh, no, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should explain. You see, I'm a federal agent working undercover.
That's right. We were just discussing the matter.
Now, at this stage of the investigation, absolute secrecy is essential. If you should find any more of these bills, not a word to anyone. You bring them at once to Mr. Maitland.
I'm very proud of you, Wiley. I'll see that you get a raise for this. Why, thank you, Mr. Maitland, sir. Thank you very much. Very smooth. Tell me, how does a disbarred lawyer become a G-man?
Never mind the sarcasm. Is he very bright?
He'll figure it out sooner or later. You're really full of surprises, aren't you, Spicer?
No, now you know.
Exactly. You told me that money was only warm, taken in hold-up, strong-arm jobs. Now, thanks to Wiley, I find it's not only hot, it's torrid.
So?
So, I want a better rate of exchange.
Let's be specific, huh?
Precisely this. I've been paying you 50 cents for every hot dollar, right?
So far?
Well, from today on, you're going to get 25 cents.
On the dollar.
You hear remarkably well.
I'll take it up with my client.
Oh, I'm your client too, Spicer. I'll take it up with your other client.
Believe me, Mr. Maitland, if I can't persuade him, you certainly won't.
Well, now you're evading the issue like any good lawyer should, of course. Consider this. Your other client knows me. Now, I've got to know him, too, or I've got no protection at all.
I'll concede that. Thursday evening?
Fine.
My office, 6 o'clock. My client will be there.
20,000 at the new rate?
Fair enough. Oh, say, meant to tell you. You remember that girl you met at my party the other night? You know, the blonde one, very pretty.
Oh, I met several girls at your party.
Not like Kitty. She asked about you the other day.
Kitty? Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, I think she'd like to see more of you. Now, if you're willing, I could ask you to come by on Thursday. You know, a cup of drinks and dinner. And...
Why not? Say about 7:30?
7:30. Job for you.
Yeah, who?
What do you know? Thursday night at the Carousel.
Is it all set up?
No, not yet. I'm getting him a date. It's a pushover with blondes. The girl will take him there.
What time Thursday?
Late when he leaves the club. He'll be drunk and the parking lot will be dark.
You want him hurt bad?
Want him dead. Let's go.
Sugar. Come on, I'll drive you to my place for a nightcap.
I can't drive, huh? I'll get it. Leave it alone, I'll get it.
Let's go.
Don't be cute. I told you I was going to drive. Now get in.
Let's get out of here.
Homicide questioned both patrons and personnel of the club carousel, but it appeared Paul Maitland had been killed in a drunken brawl. My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant, M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police. 3 days after the Maitland death, Captain Gray sent me Homicide's report. Before I could finish reading it, the captain called me into his office.
But I tell you, my husband was murdered. Not because of tight and picking fights. He was carrying $5,000 in cash. That's what he was killed for.
There wasn't any mention of it in the report, was there, Captain?
It's the first I've heard of it.
I didn't know it till today. This came with his bank statement. He drew that cash the day he was killed.
Do you have any idea what he wanted it for?
Paul. Well, he liked to gamble, Lieutenant. It was a weakness in his character. Although I must say he always won.
He told you that.
Well, ask Mr. Wiley, the cashier at the plant. He knows because Paul always put his winnings in the office safe with the payroll money.
Well, that gives us something to go on, Mrs. Maitland. I'm going to put Lieutenant Ballinger on the case.
I don't want to be a backseat driver, Lieutenant. But if you ask me, that girl knows more than she told the homicide officers.
You've probably got a good point there, Mrs. Maitland. Well, thank you very much for coming down. Kitty Osborne lived in pretty shabby surroundings for a girl suspected of rolling a drunk for $5,000. In person, she seemed even less like a big money operator. Although she tried to talk tough, I knew she was scared.
Look, Lieutenant, I've got nothing more to tell you than I told the other cop. It was the first time I ever went out with Mr. Maitland, so why should I stay and get myself killed for somebody I hardly knew?
Well, you could have gone for help. If somebody sees a dog run over, they'll do that much.
Okay, so I got no feelings. Cut me open, I bet I wouldn't even bleed.
You'd bleed. Where did you say you met Maitland?
I didn't say.
Did he mention anything about money?
No, I was paid by Mr. Who cares? I met Mr. Maitland through Mr. Spicer.
John Spicer.
Yeah, I guess you know who he is.
A disbarred attorney who's been playing hopscotch for the law.
All I know, he's my friend, so no cop better push me around.
How old are you, Kitty? 19, 20?
Don't you wish? Then I'd be a juvenile and you could take me in for delinquency. I'm 21 and a half and I'll show you my ID. My birth certificate.
Catherine Olowansky? Spring Hill, South Dakota. You're a long way from home. How long since you left?
5 years almost.
I know why you're scared, Kitty. You saw Maitland murdered. And you know that even if you do keep your mouth shut, that somebody might decide that you're dangerous. You know, Kitty, I wouldn't give you a plug nickel for your life. But there is one way out if you can see it. Help us solve this case. Once we get Maitland's killers, then you're in the clear.
No, I can't.
You want to tell me something, Kitty, but it's stuck in your throat. Well, honey, I hope it comes unstuck before you're screaming for help and we can't reach you.
Leave me alone.
All for a measly $5,000 you never got a smell of. Good night, Kitty.
Wait. Did you say 5?
Yeah, Maitland had $5,000 on him. That's why he was killed.
Well, there were 20. He said 20,000 in the little case.
He told you about the money?
He was drunk. I made him mad, and he said he could buy me and sell me for soap. He showed me the money in $20 bills.
Counterfeit?
No, the man at the bank.
Then you had one of the bills?
When Maitland fell, the case flew open and some bills fell out. I picked one of them up, out of curiosity.
Did anybody see you?
No, I don't think so.
Well, what about the man at the bank?
I took it there to see if it was phony. The guy in the cage gave me a 5 and some singles.
There goes the evidence. Well, never mind, Kitty. Look, here's my car, and that's the number if you need me. You stay close to this apartment. Don't let any strangers in through that door. Kitty had told me more than she realized. Her friend, John Spicer, was legal watchdog of the Futrello organization. And Futrello was a big-time mobster we'd been after for a long time. If Maitland's murder was a professional killing, this could be our first real lead to Futrello himself. I wanted to talk to John Spicer. Spicer liked to keep in shape, and I finally located him at his home away from home. But it was the big man, the karate expert, whom I stopped to watch. In the Pacific, during the war, I'd had a few lessons in karate myself. It's the most vicious form of hand-to-hand combat known to man.
Hello, Lieutenant.
You know, I really enjoyed that.
I'd offer you my hand, but it's a little sore.
Well, you must be new at it. The real karate expert, he builds up a lot of cartilage around the bone and a big, heavy callus here, hard as a bone. That's how the Japanese police spot them.
Police? I don't get it.
Oh, don't let me bore you with the history of karate. It dates way back. You know, much like the thugs of India. But your instructor should know about that. By the way, he's good.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Koski. Meet a fan of yours, Lieutenant Ballinger.
Koski? Oh, that's what I mean. See the indentation there? And all the scar tissue? The samurai developed it after they were forbidden to carry swords. I guess you could call it a homegrown murder weapon, huh?
Oh, come now, Koski. You didn't mean anything personal. Well, Lieutenant, what brings you?
Maitland had a lot of money on the night he was killed. $5,000, according to his widow.
Yeah, that's right. Planned to give it to me as a retainer.
Well, what for?
Sorry, that's privileged.
Mind if I don't believe him? His widow was wrong. It wasn't $5,000. It was closer to $20,000. $19,980 to be exact.
And I'm afraid you're mistaken.
I'm not mistaken. You're mistaken, Spicer.
You know, Lieutenant, you oughtn't to crowd me like that. I get a reputation for crowding back. Check the records.
I did. The name's Futrello kept cropping up.
I'm paid to keep his name from cropping up ever. I do just that.
We're going to get you, Spicer.
Fair warning, that's all I ask.
You just got it. Good night, Mr. Counselor. Oh, about that money. Let me know when you've counted it. I could be wrong.
Koski. Where's that briefcase?
In there.
Is that your idea of a place to stash something? All right, start counting. 50 bills in each pack. If there's one bill missing, we got trouble, big trouble.
Just one bill? Would be that bad?
Could mean the chair for you.
Hey, that girl.
What girl?
The one who was with Maitland. She grabbed one of the bills when they fell out.
You stupid goon.
Well, I wasn't going to be put in jail for no stinking $20.
Gotta get it back.
I'll get the girl.
Oh, no, wait a minute. She doesn't know what it is.
What is it?
Never mind. Forget it for the moment. We have more important things to do. Give me Maitland Plastics, please. I want to speak to the paymaster.
Payroll. Yes, he is. For you, Mr. Wiley.
Wiley speaking.
Oh, hello, Mr. Wiley. We met the other day in Mr. Maitland's office. Yes, that's right. When you spotted that ransom bill.
Oh, yes, sir. Do you think that might have had anything to do with Mr. Maitland's murder? Oh, no, sir. No, I haven't mentioned it to a soul. You said to keep it to...
Yes, that's right. We have Mr. Maitland's records here, Mr. Wiley, and we'd kind of like to have you verify some of the entries. You suppose you could drop by and help us out?
Why, yes, sir. I'd be happy to do anything I can.
That's fine, Mr. Wiley. You're a good citizen. Could you meet me in front of the Federal Building? Well, I do have a couple of things I want to clear up. Would 8 o'clock be all right? Good. Good, I'll see you then. Mr. Wiley? Oh, here, let me get that after all you're doing us a favor.
Oh, why, thank you, sir.
All right. Mr. Wiley, the auditors are waiting upstairs, but before we talk to them, there are several things that I must know confidentially.
Of course, sir. Anything I know.
Now, this isn't the best place in the world to exchange confidences. Oh, here, let's step around the corner. We can talk more privately. Oh, here we are. Now, the thing I wanted to ask about, we understand there was a sizable shortage in Mr. Maitland's payroll funds last week.
Why, yes, sir. More than $10,000. But Mr. Maitland usually made up the difference each week from his private funds.
I see. Did he tell you where he got this money? You see, there's a tax problem involved here, too.
No, but guesses that he won it. He was an investor.
And he never regained consciousness?
He died almost instantly.
At least he didn't suffer any pain.
You were very fond of Mr. Wiley, weren't you?
Oh, yes, sir. He was a real gentleman.
You'd like to see his killer captured?
I would.
Then try to think back over last week. Did Mr. Wiley do anything unusual or anything like that?
No. Not unless you mean about the book.
The book?
Last payday we were making out the payroll and he stopped.
Yeah, well, he stopped, and what did you do?
Well, he took one of the bills and compared it with the list in the book. Here. He never did that before.
Now, use your phone, please. Captain Gray, please.
Yeah. Frank, where are you?
I'm down at the plant. See if this name rings a bell with you. Grolman.
Grolman? Oh, yeah, sure. Kidnap murder about 10 years ago.
Now I think I know where Maitland got that $20,000.
Grolman?
That's it. Look, jerk the file on him, see what we got. I'm on my way in. All right.
Get me the intercity file on Grolman. It's Grollman. Kidnap murder about 10 years ago. Bring me everything you got.
Now, get the medical report on Grolman. Cause of death. Multiple punctures of the chest cavity caused by the splintering of the fourth and third ribs. Presumptive weapon metallic and flat edge, since no gravel or wood splinters were found. Now, listen to Newcroft's report on me.
I know. Broken ribs, pleural hemorrhage, flat edge, weapon, probably a tire iron. Oh, I'll agree that the MO's similar, Frank, but you still haven't got a case.
$500,000 in ransom money that's never been uncovered. I think after 10 years, they figured they could risk it.
And you think Maitland was buying hot money to unload in his employees' pay envelopes?
He gave $5,000 for $20,000. At 25 cents on the dollar, it's got to be hot.
Yeah. You know, that could explain the widow's story about her husband's gambling profits. But why would they kill him to get back money they were trying to unload?
I think Maitland got greedy. They pretended to go along just to catch him off guard.
Ah, Frank, it's all supposition. Look, a man is killed in 1949.
Right.
Last week, a man is killed here in the same way.
Correct.
But there's no connection between the two cases.
Wiley's the link. He spotted that Grolman bill.
He made some pencil marks on a list of serial numbers. And that's all you've got to go on, except that he's dead.
Yeah, I know he's dead. And I know another thing. There's a man wandering around this town that the Tokyo police would love to arrest if they could get one look at his hands.
Karate instructor?
Yeah.
You really think that Maitland's injuries could be caused by a man's bare hands?
They could, believe me. And I think they were.
Turn this thing off. Koski, turn this thing off.
You know, that caveman really knocks me out.
I prefer the story on page 7 myself.
Yeah, that was too bad about the old guy who got mugged. The streets ain't safe no more.
Well, one more little obstacle and we can breathe easy again.
The girl? When?
Oh, I think you enjoy killing.
It's a living. How about the medicine, boss? Say, boss, do you know that deep freeze we got down at the lake?
Of course, why?
It reminds me of a coffin. You know, you put somebody in there, put a weight on the lid.
All right, spare me the details.
No, I mean it. No strain, no blood, no mark, and the stiff would be easy to handle. Wouldn't flop around.
All right, that's enough. I'm going to get a shower. Then we'll go see the girl. Meanwhile, restrain your imagination, huh? Before we lose the girl, we've got to persuade her to give us that bill.
I think she can be persuaded, boss.
Lieutenant Ballinger, please.
Ballinger. Oh, yeah, Kitty.
I lied to you. I still have that $20 bill. No, I didn't take it to the bank. I just made that up. Because I needed the money. You better get here fast because somebody wants it awful bad.
I was worried about Kitty. On the phone, she sounded really scared, and the 5 o'clock traffic wasn't helping me get to her any faster.
Sorry, we were looking for something.
You didn't have to wreck the place.
Now, Kitty, it was an emergency. You have a $20 bill. You picked it up the night Maitland was killed. I want it.
I don't have it anymore. Believe me, I'd give it to you if I had it.
No lies, please.
It's the truth. That cop was here. He took it.
If he had it, Kitty, I wouldn't be here.
You big ape, you didn't have to wreck that.
Koski. Any way out the back?
No.
She's right, boss.
All right, now, you listen to me. You close that door. Then when the cop knocks, you open it. Not a peep out of you, understand? Now, go on. Koski, to the door there.
Oh, hi, Kitty. How are you today? John Spicer lived to go on trial for murder, along with his boss, Futrello, and his hatchet man, Koski. All three were convicted and sentenced to death. Kitty was cleared of any complicity in the Maitland killing, having been merely an unwitting decoy. After the trial, her parents took her back home to South Dakota, and she seemed very happy to go.
Whenever the laws of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state police, state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. never-ending battle of wits between the criminal and the police officer invariably results in victory for law and order. But during the struggle, all too often, innocent people are the pathetic victims. On June 9th, the Highway Patrol was called upon to halt just such a savage wave of murder and robbery.
Any word in the Barrington Bank Messenger?
Sergeant Williams has the reports. He's in your office.
Thanks. What goes?
Well, it shapes up like a clear case of a man going south with money that belongs up north.
They check with his family?
Yeah, the family, relatives, tradesmen, binding company, everything.
Do you have a good record?
He did. But in spite of that, there were a couple of people who said they'd suspected him all along.
They figured that money was too much of a temptation for him.
I guess so. Seems like you never know who your friends really are till you disappear with a satchel full of the company's money.
Well, they must have ditched the car, otherwise we'd have picked it up by now.
Yeah, people who take off with that kind of money usually have things figured out pretty well in advance.
It's one thing he didn't figure.
What's that?
He's gonna have a tough time finding another job.
Snowing, baby. Look at it. Wonderful green snow.
Red, will you stop fooling around and get that stuff put away?
Stuff, she says. Baby, this is the stuff dreams are made of.
Where's that map?
Over there on the desk. Come on, fellas. Guess we'll have to salt you away with the Barrington take.
Red, why don't we ditch the motorcycle on the Haskell job?
Are you kidding? Why?
I've been thinking. Not many people run around in motorcycle and sidecar these days. Too easy to identify.
When you're winning at poker, baby, you don't change seats. Nobody's ever hooked that motorcycle up with any of our jobs. I'd feel lost without her. The only time we use her's on a job, and we never leave anybody behind to tell on us. So don't worry. And besides...
Besides what?
Can you think of a better cover-up?
I guess not. Get that stuff put away. Let's get out of here.
Let's freshen up on the Haskell job.
All right. How much have we got so far?
Well, let's see. There was $35,000 in the Barrington job this morning. And just now, about 25 grand in the Townsend take.
$60,000.
Tax-free.
Red, do we really need the Haskell job? You know, this is the first time we've ever tried to pull 3 in one day.
Maybe this time we're going to take that trip to Europe. Takes a lot of dough.
But the cops are going to get on the job pretty fast when they find a second bank messenger missing.
I doubt if they'll find out about it for an hour or so. By that time, we'll have pulled the Haskell job and be on another vacation. With lots of dough in our pockets and nothing to worry about. Not a thing to worry about. Now, let's talk about Haskell.
Another one just came in. The Townsend fruit packers report a payroll messenger overdue.
Townsend?
Yeah, that's the one. The manager thinks the messenger's taken off with $25,000 in cash.
Once, maybe, but not twice in the same day.
Well, I got the information on the suspect that Carey was driving.
Yeah. All right, alert all units between here and the border to the south and as far north as White River. We got to get something on those two cars.
That's the one used by the Barrington messenger, now this one.
Yeah, that's right. Set up roadblocks at all important intersections.
I got those in the way.
You got a picture of the Townsend messenger?
Well, there's a unit working on it. They're going to break the news to the man's wife and get pictures.
We got to get something on the men of the cars, otherwise we're really in the soup.
This is the main street out of Haskell. As soon as I'm in the car with the messenger, I force him to drive through here to the first turn off to the right. If you remember, the main highway is 2 miles east, but there's no place to ditch the car or the messenger until we drive onto the highway and drive back 10 miles in this direction. We'd better get along. This guy is very prompt. Every payday for the past month, he's hit that bank at exactly 1:45.
It's 12:30 now. We can loaf and still make 30 miles in an hour and 15 minutes.
Does that do it?
I'm all set.
Wait a minute. What's the matter with putting the money in the car? I could drive the car, you could drive the motorcycle. till we get closer to Haskell. Then we wouldn't have to come back here. We could light out straight from Haskell.
It's no good. If for any reason we have to ditch the car, we lose all the money with it.
You're right. If we have to abandon the motorcycle, we could still make our way back here. Pick up the car and the money, and then we could get out.
Now you're talking. Let's go.
Headquarters to 3110.
Headquarters to 3110.
3110, bye.
4312 on investigation. Pick up his patrol. Highway 21, Lane Junction to Marquee intersection. 10-4?
10-4.
Give me the traffic supervisor at the airport right away.
Hello. This is Sergeant Williams, the Highway Patrol. We'd appreciate a local radio broadcast asking the public to be on the lookout for 2 missing automobiles.
Yes, Mathews. Yeah, we think 2 cars have been abandoned right in your area. We've got to find them. Would you request all aircraft to report any cars that they see parked in unusual places? Yeah, that's right. Thanks very much.
4312 to headquarters.
Headquarters, bye.
Telephone tip negative.
Cover stations on Tulare Boulevard between your 1020 and Highway 116 for a missing vehicle. 10-4?
10-4.
Highway Patrol. Yes. May I have that location again, please? Willow Grove, Fremont, 4 miles south of Townsend. Thank you. Thank you very much. Mr. Mathews.
Yeah?
The traffic supervisor at the airport reports that a helicopter spotted an abandoned car at Willow Grove
And Fremont, 4 miles south of Townsend. Looks like a body lying next to it.
I'd better assume to go there right away. Tell them to wait for us.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
Joseph Allen, the messenger from the Townsend Fruit Packers. That's his car.
Anything in the car?
No, but I didn't touch inside the car or the glove compartment.
Better get the lab boys up here. Also a tow truck. Send for the coroner, too.
Choice group of murderers pulled this job. He's been shot in the back.
2150 to headquarters.
Headquarters, bye.
Notify units. Car and messenger involved in the Townsend robbery found. Continue search for messenger involved in Barrington case. 10-4?
10-4.
Come on, Ken, let's go.
Seconds late. You get out and start looking at the store windows. I'll park the sickle and meet you in a minute.
Barrington and Townsend. So close together, we gotta figure same gang pulled both jobs.
Now, I seem to remember this same M.O. turning up in one of the Midwestern states not long ago.
Yeah, which one?
I'm not sure. I know somebody pulled a couple of fast messenger jobs and dropped out of sight even faster.
Unless the lab boys come up with something. We haven't got a suspect either.
Yeah, they could have pulled those two jobs, but on our way by now.
Yeah, we better check. See if any other big concerns in the area send messengers to the bank for the payroll.
You'll be here in 2 minutes.
Okay, I'm ready. Get back on the news.
Unaware he had been selected as victim number 3 in the violent series of crimes, Ernest Babcock, as was his custom, arrived at the bank for the company payroll, while the highway patrol, without a single valid clue to the identity of the criminals, took the only logical course of action, an attempt to warn similar organizations of possible robbery attempts.
Boils down to only 2 possibilities, today at least. The Coral Furniture Company in Lawrence and that Langner plant near Haskell.
I'd contact Northern Division headquarters by teletype. Have them cover Lawrence. Get me the manager of the Langner plant right away. It's urgent.
Oh, I turned my ankle. Oh.
You probably sprained it.
Oh, if I could just sit down for a moment. Oh, can you help me? Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm in a hurry. I have a business appointment.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Oh.
Here, this is my car. Sit down for a minute. I'll take you to a doctor. I think there's one on the next block.
Just drive where I tell you, mister.
Hello. Oh, Mr. Lang, this is Mathews. No, I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Say, have you got a messenger going to the bank to pick up a payroll today? Oh, all right, look. Tell you what you do. Have him wait until... What? Well, how long has he been gone? What's the name of the bank? Citibank. I'll have him wait there till one of my men pick him up, will you? Yeah, that's right. Have him wait inside. Thanks very much. Get me the nearest unit to Haskell.
Headquarters to 4312.
4312, bye.
This is Mathews. Go to the Citibank in Haskell. Pick up the payroll messenger for the Langer Company. Get him back to the plant. It's urgent. 10-4?
10-4. 4312 to headquarters.
Headquarters by.
Langner messenger picked up payroll 10 minutes ago and left bank. Should be back at plant by now.
Tell them to stand by.
Stand by.
10-4.
Got it. Mathews. Oh, Mr. Langer, I was just going to call you. What? Oh, I see. All right, give the operator a description of the car and the messenger. We'll try and pick him up. Get this information. Put out an APB.
I have a description of the car, Mr. Langner. Attention all units and stations. APB on Ernest Babcock. Address unknown. Height 5'5", gray hair, brown eyes, 150 pounds. Wearing a dark gray suit, no hat. Possible victim of a payroll holdup. Could be driving or riding in a black sedan. License 328132. Repeating. Mr. Mathews.
Yeah?
3110 has picked up the Haskell messenger's car and he's in pursuit.
Going fast. You want to live.
Did you get the money?
No, it was chained to his wrist, locked. Let's get out of here.
Let's go.
There was a woman. She held me up at the bank.
Where is she?
She got out about a mile back. I thought she was going to kill me and take the car.
3110 to headquarters.
I got it. Headquarters by.
I've established contact with the messenger in the car from Haskell. Car and money intact, and messenger. A woman suspect did the holdup. Then she abandoned the car and is on foot about a half-mile south of Culbert 1548.
We'll send more units to cover the point where the suspect left the car. 10-4?
Maybe it was that motorcycle that picked her up.
Stand by. You're right. When did you first notice that motorcycle?
At the bank. I remember it made a loud roar.
All right, come on. What gives?
Messenger reports there was a loud roar during the holdup as a motorcycle raced its engine. Then the motorcycle and sidecar started following the suspect's car. I passed a motorcycle and sidecar in pursuit of the suspect. A motorcycle has not passed me since I stopped the victim's car.
Keep rendezvous as directed. We'll take care of the motorcycle. 10-4?
10-4.
You get the wheels rolling. That motorcycle and sidecar should be as easy to spot as sand on the beach. Let's take a look at the map, Ken.
Attention all units.
Ken, not more than 10 minutes ago, they reported right here, just outside of Haskell on the highway. Now, if they haven't passed Dennis, they must be on their way back in the other direction.
Motorcycle and sidecar can get through some pretty small places. They're probably headed for cover.
Yeah, no, you better pass this around. I want every man, woman, and child to keep their eyes open for that motorcycle.
End of the line, baby.
Kiss the old three-wheel chariot goodbye. We'll walk the rest of the way.
No report on the motorcycle and sidecar, but we located a Barrington messenger in his car.
Same story?
Yeah, the same story. And I'll give you odds ballistics ties them together.
You keep after that motorcycle.
Thank you. Mr. Mathews.
Yeah, what?
Manager of Mayo Motel called in. Male and female tenants have a car parked in their parking well, but she's seen them coming and going in a motorcycle with a sidecar.
Okay, that's about a quarter of a mile. Come on, let's go.
How did they pick us up so fast?
From the messenger's car license, I suppose. We had to drive too far to ditch it. That was a mistake.
That was the only direction we could have gone.
I know. Don't worry about it now.
Don't worry about it. There's plenty to worry about. That guy could identify me easy.
Don't forget, they'll be looking for a woman on foot out on the highway. Even if somebody spotted the motorcycle, we're off it now. We have the car in another 5 minutes. We'll be free as a breeze. Is that everything?
Yeah. I'll feel a lot better when we're a long ways from this place. Do you know what it means that they'll pick us up?
Don't worry, honey. Any cop tries to pick us up's got to shoot faster and straighter than I do.
Number 7 on the upper terrace.
I'm going to take these on out. I'll meet you at the car. Hurry up. Cops!
How many?
Only 2 of them. Now.
Come out with your hands up.
There's no other way out of here. We've got to make a break for it.
Wait a minute. They didn't see me. You go out the door and surrender. When they come up to cuff you, I'll start shooting. Take them both off balance.
Looks like our only chance. Here I go. Okay, coppers. You win.
Throw your gun. I'll way out.
You better ask the lady to step out, too.
What lady?
Me he's talking about. Okay, coppers, here's my gun.
All right, come on, get up. It's not that bad.
Careful of my shoulder.
All right, take Beauty and the Beast away. See Highway Patrol again next week. Until then, remember, reckless driving doesn't determine who's right, only who's left. This is Broderick Crawford saying, see you next week.
Robbie, boy, how are you? It's good to see you.
Oh, hello, George.
Hello, George.
Is that the way to talk to an old cellmate?
How about that, Margie?
Look, I was just getting ready to leave. Well, what can I do for you?
Well, nothing. Just because I look up an old friend when I get out.
Lay off it. You're trouble, George, and I'm through with trouble.
Come on, let's go.
Well, I know how it is when you first get out, so if you can use a few bucks, take that.
Well, thanks, Robbie. I'm a little stony at that. Listen, I'll get it back.
No? Don't bother.
Are you going someplace?
Just down to the drugstore.
Okay, Robbie. Listen, will you drop me and Margie off at the bus stop? Huh?
All right.
I'll go in with you, Robbie. Huh?
I thought you were in a hurry to catch your bus.
No matter cigarettes. Anyhow, you want to get a magazine or something, weren't you? Sit tight, honey. We'll be right out.
Yes, sir.
Just these.
Anything?
All right, get in the back room. Go on, get in the back room. Go on, in the back room. Go on. Police, stop it! Who should have known that I couldn't possibly concern myself with a routine criminal case, it was Harold Stern. During the years he'd been my law clerk, one of his jobs was to keep people away from me. Now, as a practicing attorney, he stood there himself, asking what he knew I didn't have time to give.
Mr. Maris, as you know, this is only my third criminal case. If I go to court with the evidence I have now, Robert Arnold will be convicted as an accessory to murder, the murder of a policeman. He doesn't need a Harold Stern. He needs a Herbert Maris or a Clarence Darrow.
If he's that obviously guilty, why'd you take the case?
But he isn't guilty. I've known Bob since we were kids. I believe him. He didn't do it.
Oh, now, don't tell me that he was framed.
Of course not. Now, look, sir, Robert Arnold made his mistakes when he was younger. It's true, he spent 3 years in prison. But he doesn't owe society a thing anymore. When he came out, I got him the job he has now.
And he just happened to be with George Galt, whom he met in prison, the night that Galt tried to hold up a drugstore, huh?
That's right, sir.
You don't just happen to be involved in a holdup like that.
Robert Arnold was.
Harold, I just don't have the time.
Mr. Maris, he is caught in a web of circumstantial evidence that will hang him. He needs you. Look, if you won't do it for him, then do it for me. If you don't, he'll die. I can't help him. I've done everything I can, and I know it isn't enough. Please, Mr. Maris, just talk to him.
All right. Where is he?
In the prison ward of the county hospital.
I mentally kicked myself all the way to the county hospital. I knew that if the evidence against a man was so strong that even a smart lawyer like Harold Stern felt he'd be convicted, the man is usually guilty. But I also knew that Harold Stern was honest and put into practice the high ideals he professed. So I convinced myself that I owed him this much. Robert Arnold didn't look like a criminal, but few criminals do. I told him who I was and why I was here. My mind was open. If he wanted to convince me of his innocence, he was welcome to try.
Mr. Maris, I don't really expect you to believe it, but it's the truth.
Stern told me you were driving the car that night. Why'd you pick that particular drugstore?
Just because it was close to where I live. You see, I was going to buy a magazine and then drop them off at the bus.
Miss Margie is the girl you claim was with Galt that night.
That's right.
The police say that Galt was the only one in the getaway car.
I can't help what the police say. Mr. Maris, maybe she got scared and ran when she heard the shooting. I don't know, but she was sure there when we went inside.
When was the first time you were aware that anything was wrong?
Well, I was reading a magazine, and I didn't notice a thing until I heard somebody holler. Then there was a shot, and Galt ran for the front door there.
Who identified Galt for the police?
I did. Guess some people might say I was being a canary, Mr. Maris. But see, I work for a guy named Ed Sparks, and Ed's an ex-convict, too. When he hired me, he said that when you go straight, then you gotta go straight all the way. Then you're on the side of the law. That's exactly where I am now, all the way.
Did it ever occur to you that if you hadn't been an ex-convict, you might never have been arrested at all?
It occurred to me. But it may be true, it may not be, I don't know. Still, I know it was my fault for being there with Galt in the first place. I sure can't blame the cops for it.
I'd laid a trap for Robert Arnold. Most ex-convicts, when rearrested, accused the police of persecuting them. He didn't. It was that attitude and a certain honest frankness about him which persuaded me to take a deeper look into the case. The owner of the store Galt had tried to rob was named Thompson. Mr. Thompson remembered the holdup indignantly, as he had a right to do. The ironic thing was that he'd been held up 3 times in the past 2 months, so the police occasionally staked out his store as a matter of routine. Then I asked him about the girl Arnold claimed was in the car.
Mr. Maris, I don't know anything about any blonde. To tell you the truth, I didn't even see the car. Maybe there was a girl outside, maybe there wasn't.
Had you ever seen Arnold before the night of the robbery?
You mean the fellow at the magazine rack? Oh, sure, he comes in sometimes, buys a little something, mostly magazines. Must have read a lot.
Don't you think it's strange that if a man like Arnold was going to plan a robbery, he'd have picked a store where he'd almost certainly be recognized?
Well, I never thought of that. It does seem kind of funny, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Let's try it again, Mr. Malloy. You saw a parked car and you thought somebody was in trouble.
That's right.
And you stopped.
That's right. The code of the road like.
With $100,000 worth of fur?
And I'd like to know just what kind of a police force we have if a person can't even walk down the street at night.
How old would you say he was?
Who?
I tell you, I was nowhere near that market.
4 people positively identified you. The manager, the cashier, the stock clerk.
I was playing golf at 7:30.
You playing golf 7:30 in the morning don't make me laugh.
Why not?
Take them away. Hello, Counselor.
They get tough pretty fast, don't they?
Oh, they don't stay tough long. That one won't anyway. A few hours in the tank, you'll come up with a new set of lyrics. Sit down. I don't suppose you came here to invite me to speak to the Bar Association.
You're holding a Robert Arnold in the prison ward, aren't you?
That's right. You interested?
Yes, I've been looking into it.
Well, I know you don't waste your time on things you don't think important. But the officer I have handling that case is one of my best men. Do you think he might have missed something?
I talked to Arnold. I think the boy's innocent.
He's an ex-con who just happened to be at the scene of the crime. He was seen coming in the drugstore with a criminal who just happened to be an ex-cellmate of his. He swears he knows nothing about it, yet he left his car parked outside, conveniently, with the motor running.
I thought you said you didn't know anything about the case.
I said I didn't handle it.
So you didn't. But the motor was left running because the battery was dead. I checked it.
Well, Counselor, I never expected a man of your integrity to fall for that old line. That's a stock answer from a criminal like Robert Arnold. Have a sandwich?
You don't want to talk about it.
Oh, there's nothing to talk about.
Would there be if an officer hadn't been killed?
Do you know how safe you are, Counselor? You know there's not a chance in a million that you'll get shot at on the way home tonight, and do you know why? Because my people stand between you and the guns. There's not a man in this room that doesn't stand a good chance of being dead before morning, and they know it. Maybe we do get a little touchy when some gunman kills a cop. We don't like to see them get away with it. And that goes for the people who back up that gunman. And we have every reason to believe that Robert Arnold backed up George Galt.
It's just as wrong if Robert Arnold dies unjustly as it is if a policeman is killed. And I've got every reason to believe that Arnold wasn't involved in that robbery.
Can you prove that?
No, I can't. But George Galt can.
George Galt? The police force has been looking for him for an entire week. I want him real bad. You can look into it if you want to. Who knows, you might come up with something. It's George Galt I'm really interested in.
And so we can just forget about Arnold. When a policeman's killed, you stop being a detective and become a judge even before Arnold's brought to trial. Tell me, Weston, you shaved Arnold's head yet? Have you slit his pants leg?
Counselor, you're not always right. Show me a piece of evidence, I don't care how small. Then I'll be on your side, but not until then.
All right. I'll do just that. The name of Ed Sparks, Arnold's employer, had repeatedly come up in the course of my investigation. I called on him.
Look, Mr. Maris, you're a nice fellow. I've heard a lot of good things about you. But don't come to me about Robert Arnold. I don't want a thing to do with him.
Why not?
You see this place here, Maris? I've got better than 500 people working for me. 50 or 60 of them are ex-cons. You want to know why they're here? Because I'm an ex-convict myself. 18 years ago, when I got out of prison, I couldn't get a job anywhere, doing anything. But I made up my mind I was going straight, even if I had to make my own job, and that's what I did.
Well, that's very commendable.
I'm not trying to impress you, Maris. But when I hire an ex-convict, I show him this place. I tell him this is what you can do by going straight. I tell him if he works for me, he goes straight all the way down the line. No slip-ups. If he does slip up, makes one mistake, anything more than a traffic ticket, I'm through with him. Finished. Arnold killed himself with me when he got mixed up with George Galt.
Tell me, did you talk to Arnold? Did you see him? Did you get his side of the story?
No, wait just a
minute.
minute.
No. You just sat there in your big leather chair and judged him. Isn't that what you were just bellyaching about, the way society treated you when you first got out of prison? You're a fine one to talk about cons going straight. You don't even believe in it yourself.
Wait a minute, Maris.
Well?
You know something? You're right. If anybody in this world should know better, I should. Come on back and sit down. Guess I've been getting a little too self-righteous. So you really think Arnold is innocent, huh?
I really think so.
You'd have a hard time proving it.
Well, I can't prove it at all, but there are two people who can. George Galt and the girl who was with him that night.
What do you want me to do?
Well, Arnold worked for you. Maybe he told some of his co-workers something that might help. Maybe one of your people knew Galt in prison. Or the girl, I don't know, anything.
You got any idea what the girl looked like?
Yes, she was in her 30s, blonde, name of Margie.
Mr. Maris, I've got men working for me who know places about this town you'd never dream of. I'll talk to them. Might be able to do some good.
Wonderful. And thanks, Mr. Sparks. If you learn anything, just call me at the house, will you?
I will. Good. Oh, Mr. Maris.
Yeah?
I'm not used to being talked to the way you talked to me a minute ago. I'm glad you did.
That night, Ed Sparks brought me the news that one of his drivers had known Galt in the old days. Galt had run around with a blonde girl named Margie then. All Sparks' man knew about her was that she used to work as hostess and taxi dancer in the river district of town and had served a sentence in the State Women's Reformatory.
There they are, three of them, all Margies. And you were right. I said one of them used to run around with Galt before he was sent up. Now, if your man can pick the right Margie out of these three...
But if he picked her out of just three, you might say he was just lucky. But if he picked her out of seven,
Can I take all of these over to the county hospital?
Sure, I'll go along with you.
We showed the 7 pictures to Robert Arnold. He'd never seen the first 4. But he positively identified the 5th, Margie Cleaver, as the girl who came to his room with George Galt. The girl who stayed in the car when the holdup took place.
You told me that Cleaver dame hung around the River District. Now, if I gave you copies of her picture, do you suppose you could concentrate your salesman in that area for a few days? Who knows? If she's there, one of your men might just knock on her door.
The next morning, Ed Sparks passed out a copy of Margie Cleaver's picture to each of his driver salesmen. He instructed them to call him immediately if they saw her anywhere. During the next couple of days, a blonde woman couldn't move in the River District without being scrutinized. We averaged between 5 and 15 false Margie Cleavers an hour. Not only did they not locate her at first, but they were so engrossed in the search that Sparks' salesman forgot to sell can openers.
It's only $1.50. Don't you want one?
No, I don't want one of your stupid can openers.
Hello, Mrs. Sparks. Hi, this is Hal Auerbach. Look, I just found the girl that we're looking for.
Half an hour after Ed Sparks was told that one of his salesmen had located Margie Cleaver, I rang her doorbell.
Well, hello.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute, Miss Cleaver.
Miss Cleaver.
Miss, if you don't talk to me now, you'll be talking to the police next.
You're not a cop?
I'm an attorney.
I don't need a lawyer.
Are you sure?
Oh, well, okay. Come on in. Well, what do you want?
Save a man's life. Robert Arnold.
I never heard of him.
And I suppose you never heard of George Galt either.
George who?
Oh, look, Miss Cleaver. A man by the name of Robert Arnold is about to be tried as an accessory to the murder that George Galt committed. You know where George Galt is. I've got to find him.
I've never heard of George, what's his name? And even if I did, do you think I'd blow the whistle on a killer? I got my own neck to worry about.
Arnold swears that you were in his car the night of the robbery.
Yeah, I read about that in the papers. Cops say he's lying.
Well, the police aren't so sure anymore. They've got a theory. They figured that anyone who was sitting in that car, not expecting bullets to start flying, would drop to the floor when the first shot was fired. I'd do that, wouldn't you?
You get out of my house, mister.
I didn't have any trouble finding you, Margie. And I'm not nearly as efficient as the police. And I wouldn't try calling him and warning him. The phone might be tapped.
Get out!
I put in a call to Lieutenant Weston to tell him I'd found the girl. He was out on a call. So I called Ed Sparks, told him what I was doing, and asked if he could spare a man to follow me and keep the police posted. He went me one better. He said he'd follow me himself. It took Margie Cleaver about half an hour to pack. She headed for the nearest bus stop. The operator of the motel, a Mrs. Bacon, said that the occupant of Unit 4 was a George Burke who had lived there quietly for a week and a half. When I gave her a description of George Galt, she said it sounded like Mr. Burke. I asked her if I could use the phone.
Lieutenant Weston.
Maris, Lieutenant. I can't explain now, but I'm at the Brentwood Motel on Westlake. George Galt is living in Unit 4.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, but he and Margie Cleaver will be making a run for it any minute now.
Stay there. I'll be right over.
Lieutenant, if Galt is killed, he won't do Arnold any good. I want him alive.
Well, that's up to him. If he doesn't use his gun, we'll take him alive. Oh, and Counselor, don't be a hero. Stay out of sight.
I sent the motel manager away to safety. I had one hope, that Weston would get here before Galt tried to leave. He didn't.
Wait a minute. That's Maris. George, it's the police. Let him go. They're coming.
Help yourself, baby. I'm getting out of here.
Sorry, Herb. I told my men to shoot only as a last resort. You can see they had no choice.
Well, let's get the girl.
I think my leg is broken.
It'll be taken care of.
Oh, Margie, he left you in the car again, didn't he? You were in the car that night, weren't you?
Yeah, I was in the car. Afterwards, I was afraid.
Did Robert Arnold know Galt was going to hold up that drugstore?
No, neither did I. I don't even think Galt did. It isn't the first time that he pulled a heist out of thin air.
You'll testify to that?
Yeah, I'll testify. I don't owe him a thing.
That's good enough for me.
I think it's good enough for the grand jury, too.
minutes till showtime. Why not add to your enjoyment with a delicious confection and drink at our attractive refreshment stand? Minutes till showtime. Tempt your taste with the wide variety of mouth-watering snacks available at popular prices at our refreshment stand. Till showtime. Satisfy yourself with a thirst-quenching drink. Your favorite beverage awaits you at our refreshment stand. The show is about to start, folks, but the refreshment stand will remain open for your pleasure.
Squad. Starring Lee Marvin.
The killing of Jake Bessard was like the end of an era. 25 years before, Jake had been a Capone executive. He did some time and then went into the restaurant business. In recent years, he stayed out of the police files. But lately, we had tips about trouble between two opposing groups with plans for monopoly of Midtown liquor dispensaries. Bessard headed one group. We were called in to work with homicide. My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police.
Start packing up, Lola.
Oh, hiya, Frank.
Oh, Ray, how you doing? Where's the captain?
He's on the porch there with Mrs. Bassard. Monkey wasn't taking any chances with his marksmanship.
Shotgun?
Cut him in half. You want to take a look?
No, thanks.
I'm not surprised. I'm not at all surprised.
You knew this would happen?
It had to. I was standing outside of a cage, watching the animals tear each other to pieces.
It's no way for a man to die.
How long has he been dead?
What did the man say, Ray, about an hour?
That's right, Captain. Happened about 9:30.
Poor Jake. He always said there's nothing to be afraid of. I'd wake up in the middle of the night. Nothing to be afraid of, he'd say. Look how you were lying there flat at the face.
Sorry, try to control yourself now.
I can talk to you later.
No. I'm all right now.
Bassard, where were you? When your husband was killed?
I was playing bridge. You don't think I had anything to do with this?
No. We just want to know where you were. And with whom were you playing bridge?
With Jerry and Gracie Castle at their apartment on Lakeshore Drive. Poor Jake, he wanted so much for me to have class. He paid $1,000 for my bridge lessons. Well, I was playing bridge. Someone was lying in the bushes, waiting to blow out his life.
Oh, no. You're in a dangerous business, Mrs. Bassard.
I think I'd like to go in now.
Of course. Charlie.
We can talk to you later.
Oh, what about the neighbors?
A couple of people heard the shots. Thought the word car backfired.
Backfiring? A shotgun?
This is Mr. Kyoto. You saw a man coming out of this place.
Was that so?
He's the gardener from the place across the street.
When did you see this man, Mr. Kyoto?
Oh, about 9:30. I hear noise, like shot. Man come across the street. Got in car there.
Well, where were you?
Oh, I live there. He have something under coat. Got in car and drive away.
I don't suppose you happened to get a look at this man.
Oh, sure. Sure did.
Had you ever seen him before?
Oh, no. First time.
Would you think you'd recognize him if you saw him again?
Oh, I think so.
Well, how would you like to take a ride down to headquarters? We have some photographs we'd like you to look at. Maybe you could identify one for us.
Oh, how about I get back?
We'll send you back in a squad car. How's that?
Okay.
All right, let's go. We took Fred Kyoto down to M Squad and started him working through the mug books. But the chances were 10-1 against him matching a picture with a man he'd seen. If this had been a gangland killing, the killer was probably an import.
I think I see him. This one here.
Sandy Malone.
It can't be.
Oh, that's too easy.
Why, this is mine, I'm sure.
You're willing to swear in court that's the man you saw tonight?
Why not? It is true.
Fred, thank you. And look, don't mention this to anyone.
No, sir.
I mean, for your own personal protection, don't talk to anybody about this.
I understand.
We'll be in touch with you as soon as it's necessary. Thanks for coming down.
It's like having him handed to us on a platter.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's too easy. You know, motive, background. I would have never thought that Sandy would be this careless.
Me? Do a full thing like that. It's a laugh, a big joke.
When you're through being amused at yourself, you can tell us why you killed Jake Bassard.
You tell me.
Okay. Your group was trying to take over Jake's bars.
That's a crime? And what do you mean, take over? We made an offer to buy his business.
But he wouldn't sell. So you figure you could get him out of competition by knocking him off.
And besides, it'd be a lot cheaper.
That's pretty stupid, but not too stupid for a cop.
All right, Sandy, it's late and we're tired. Come on.
Wait a minute, you two-bit cop. I'm not taking a step out of here till I know what you've got on me.
We're taking you down on suspicion of murder.
I'm not moving. To get me out of here, you're gonna have to sap me.
What are you afraid of? If you're innocent, your lawyer will have you sprung in half an hour.
No, thank you. Anyway, I've been only one place tonight, and you can check on it.
When did you get home?
An hour ago.
Where were you before that?
I spent the rest of the evening at a lady's apartment.
Lady got a name?
Yes, she's got a name.
The lady has a name.
Tammy. Tammy Worth.
The actress?
The same lieutenant.
What would she be doing with a bum like you?
We're friends, copper. We go places. We do things together.
And you were with her for the rest of the evening up until an hour ago.
That's what I said. Why don't you go ask her?
That's exactly what we're going to do.
You won't be stupid enough to try to leave town, will you?
Why should I leave town? I told you. I'm in the clear.
Come on, Frank. The virtuous air in here is choking me.
I wondered what that smell was.
Tammy Worth's connection with a known hoodlum like Sandy Malone was quite a surprise. She was a well-known actress with an excellent personal reputation. It didn't seem reasonable that a woman like her could be Sandy Malone's alibi in a shotgun murder.
Well, thank you for waiting.
It's perfectly all right.
I'm glad you called first. I'd hate to be awakened by a smashing at my door at this hour.
I like your show very much.
Thank you.
My wife and I have seen it 2 times.
Well, that's very flattering. Come on now, what's it all about? I'm sure you didn't come up here at 1 a.m. to get my autograph.
No. How well do you know Sandy Malone?
Sandy?
I mean, would you say that you're good friends?
Well, I certainly would. He's a very attractive man. He's a wonderful dancer. He's a very masculine man. I feel very secure when I'm with him. Why?
Are you in love with him?
Well, I don't think that's any of your business. But I'm not. We're just good friends.
Oh, when was the last time you saw Sandy?
Tonight. He left here about an hour and a half ago.
You went somewhere?
No, we just stayed here all evening. I made dinner. We danced a little. Mostly we just sat and talked. Is that all?
Yes, I guess that's all. Thank you very much, Miss Worth. Oh, by the way, do you happen to know Jake Bassard?
Yes, he's a friend of Sandy's. We've been to the fights with him several times.
I gather that you're willing to give the state's attorney a statement to the fact that Malone was here all evening.
I most certainly am. You men never let up on Sandy, do you? Every time some junky little liquor store is held up, you come running after him. Sandy Malone is a legitimate businessman, and everyone close to him has profited from his cleverness.
Everybody except Jake Bassard. He happens to be dead from it. Thank you, Miss Worth.
I don't know, Frank. It looks like a standoff to me.
Yeah.
You've got an identification by a Japanese gardener, alibi by a beautiful actress who can do no wrong for the people of Chicago. You sure she'll swear to that in court?
She says she would. I think she's sincere about Malone, too.
Don't forget, she's rated as a pretty good actress.
Well, that's not the point. The point is, do we or do we not pull in Malone?
Well, not on that evidence. His mouthpiece would spring him in 5 minutes.
I suppose so.
Well, I've been going over Bazaar's movements for yesterday. Mrs. Bazaar said he was going to stay home last night. He got a phone call just before dinner.
Sure, they had to get him in position for the kill.
Yeah, that's right. And the killer had to be there at just the right time. Couldn't afford to hang around long enough for somebody to identify him.
Right.
And he had to know Jake Bazaar's movements pretty well.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You better get out to Bazaar's, Ray, and see what you can find out about that phone call.
All right. Hey, Frank, don't forget you're coming to dinner tonight. Laura expects you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm going out and pick up Fred Kyoto. You know, he identified Malone from a picture. Now I want to see if he can pick him out of a crowd.
You're not going to put Malone in the lineup.
Of course not. Malone's got a box at the ballpark. I'm going to let Fred point him out while the Cubs are playing ball.
Well, that's a nice assignment.
Yeah.
You know, if Fred identifies Malone, that means that Tammy Worth was lying.
I'd say so.
I can't swallow that. I'm going to see if I can't get her agent down here.
All right, I'll see you later.
You've no right to ask me such questions about Tammy Worth. She's a beautiful, intelligent, and cultured woman.
Then what's she doing hanging around with a hoodlum like Sandy Malone?
Well, she's a woman and he's a man, and that's all I'm going to tell you.
All right, that's all you have to tell me. Now, let me tell you something. If I break her story, she's going to be an accessory to murder, and that is 5 to 10 years.
All right. I wouldn't want to see her get into trouble.
Well, she's in trouble right now. Any information you can give me might help her to get out.
Well, what is it you want to know?
Has she ever hung around with hoodlums or racketeers before?
Let's see. About 6 years ago, she flew to Tijuana with a young man. And this young man was supposed to be in the rackets. She told me they were married in Mexico, and later a child was born.
Where's her husband now?
He was killed while attempting to rob a supermarket in Phoenix.
Well, what about her child?
Well, I've never asked, and Tammy has never seen fit to talk to me about her.
All right, thank you, Mr. Wright. I appreciate your position.
She's a good kid, Lieutenant, but a little mixed up. Help her if you can.
I'm going to give her a chance to help herself. You tell her that. I spent the rest of the day checking the managers of Jake Bassard's restaurants and bars. They confirmed my suspicion that the smart money boys, headed by Malone, had been trying to squeeze Bassard out for a long time. I met Ray back at Captain Gray's office. Mrs. Bassard had been unable to add anything to what we already knew or to identify the caller who had invited her husband to his final business appointment. Captain Gray did have an affirmative report on 2 counts. A, the Cubs had beaten Milwaukee, and B, Fred Chioda had pointed out Sandy Malone among a group of spectators. We were positive now that Tammy Worth had lied. I decided to confront her with that fact when she got home. Police.
Anything Carl told you, I could have told you better.
But you didn't.
Look, I just don't like you snooping around my business. I gave you all the details you had to have.
You gave me all the details you were told to give me.
That's not true.
You lied, Miss Worth. I don't know if you knew where Sandy went when we left here, but you did lie.
That is sheer rot.
Is it? You know, the only thing that stands between Sandy and the chair is your word.
He was with me all evening. What do you want, an affidavit?
No, all I need is the truth. Why risk your career, your reputation, and your freedom for a punk killer?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about why you lied. What did Malone have on you?
Nothing. I like him. Do I have to paint you a picture? He was with me the entire evening. Look, I've made it perfectly clear.
Miss Worth, I don't think you realize what you're letting yourself in for.
Don't I?
No. Do you have any idea what 10 years in prison will do to that beautiful face and that lovely figure?
I haven't done anything to go to prison for. Now you get out of my apartment and leave me alone.
Is it something to do with your child?
What did Carl tell you?
He told me. Has Malone threatened to hurt her?
Oh, he shouldn't have told you.
But he did. Now you tell me.
I don't know what to do. Oh.
Why don't you start by telling the truth?
I like you. I couldn't help it. I like you.
Why couldn't you help it?
Because they've got my baby. He's gonna kill her if he finds out. The man is a monster, and he's gonna kill my baby. Please help me, Lieutenant. Please help me get my baby back.
Well, try not to worry, Miss Worth. We'll do everything we can to find your child. Now tell me what happened.
He came to me and he asked me if I'd lie and say he was here. And I said I wouldn't. And then he proved to me that he had my baby. He's going to kill her if he finds out I talked to you.
Well, do you have any idea where he has her? Do you have a photograph of her?
No, I have one at the theater. I don't have one here.
Well, could you describe her for me? You know, what she looks like?
She's 5 years old, and she has blonde hair.
Her name is Jerry. It's like her father. Oh, she might have her.
She who?
My mother-in-law. She hates me. She'd do anything for Malone.
Well, that doesn't sound very smart. Malone will know that'd be the first place he'd look. Well, what's the address?
Oh, I'm not sure. 8745 Rangeley Avenue. Yeah, her name's Adelaide Simmons.
All right, I'll check that out right away. Miss Worth, try not to worry. We'll get your child. Oh, by the way, if Malone calls... Well, better yet, don't answer the phone for any reason. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Thank you.
My compliments, baby. That was the greatest performance you ever gave.
It didn't seem logical that Tammy's mother-in-law would keep Tammy's child hostage for Sandy Malone. But we had to check it out. I picked up Ray at his house and we drove to Mrs. Simon's home on the south side.
Sounds like a hayride to me.
Who knows? You know, I got a funny buzzing in my head, and I just can't find the handle for it.
You know what I think, Frank?
What?
I think that luscious blonde cream puff has you all shook up.
Who knows? At least I'm not the first guy she's ever shook up.
Looks like Grandma's gone to the drive-in.
Maybe she's asleep.
I'll just have to wake her up.
Ray.
Gargan had been my good friend for many years. Now he was dead, blasted by a rigged-up shotgun that must have been meant for me. I only waited long enough for a squad car to arrive at the scene. Then I sped back to finish the play with that angel face who tricked us into position for Ray's murder.
No, I didn't.
Go on, tell it to me again, loud and clear. Tell me how Malone threatened to kill your little girl. Tell me how frightened you were of Malone. I want to hear the exact words that killed Ray. Well, go on, say something. Go into your act. You were great earlier this evening. You were so great that some dumb cop laying out there with his head blown off. Just a dumb cop like me who believed you. Well, go on. When am I going to tell his wife and kids? Better yet, why don't you tell him, huh? Oh, that ought to be an emotional ball. You'll have him crying in the aisles.
You're wrong. Look, I don't blame you, but you're wrong.
Stop it! I've had enough of your lies for one night.
Look, I'm not lying.
You didn't tip him off that we were on the way over to your mother-in-law so he could set up the kill, huh? You didn't do that.
I didn't have to.
What do you mean you didn't have to?
Look, all the time you were here, he was there in that bedroom. I didn't know what he was going to do. He could have killed you in my apartment. I had to get rid of you.
How much of a fool do you think I am? I bought your act once tonight and it cost Ray his life. I'm through buying anything. All I want to do now is to get you downtown, book you, and get rid of you.
Look, I had to make up some story to get you out of here, so I made it up about Jerry. She died when she was 2 years old. Look, how did I know he'd use my story to try to kill you?
Get your coat. I said get your coat. Now put it on.
Look, you've got to believe...
I've got to believe what?
But I didn't know Sandy would use my story to try to trap you.
If you want me to believe you, you have to sign an affidavit stating that Malone was not here the night Bassard was killed.
No, I won't. You go ahead if you think you can prove anything, but I won't sign an affidavit.
What kind of a woman are you?
I'm ready, Lieutenant.
You know he's a murderer, but you don't care.
I said I'm ready, Lieutenant.
Without her testimony, we never got you on the Bassard killing. She wasn't talking. Get on your feet.
Get up! Come on, get him out of here.
Sandy Malone was executed for the shotgun murder of Jake Bassard.
Whenever the laws of any state are broken, a duly authorized organization swings into action. It may be called the state troopers, militia, the rangers, or the highway patrol. These are the stories of the men whose training, skill, and courage have enforced and preserved our state laws. Law enforcement agencies seldom encounter armored truck robberies. The armored trucks are traveling fortresses, and the precautious operating procedures used in the pickup and delivery of monies preclude any successful robberies. However, the trucks are tempting targets. And early last July, 3 criminals started an elaborate plan to rob truck number 15, which made a daily stop at the Shermart supermarket. Don Brugger, an ice cream vendor, also began making a daily stop at the market. After the first few days, his presence was accepted by the guards, and Brugger was able to observe the armored truck security routine. The first phase of the criminals' plan was in operation. 2 weeks later, Rusty Schilling arrived on the scene, an itinerant photographer. He, too, was inspected by the armored truck guards. But as time passed, he, too, was accepted. Step 2 of the criminals' plan was in operation. By the middle of August, both men had become boringly familiar parts of the scenery. On August 20th, armored truck guard Bill Franklin was leaving for work. It was important to the criminals' plans that Franklin work as the inside guard on this date.
Well, bye, honey. See you later.
Have a nice day.
You too. Love you.
Morning, Lee.
Hi, Betty.
You know, I'd be scared, too.
Scared of what?
Watching Bill go off to work.
Oh, Betty, don't be silly. You know I never worry about Bill.
Well, I would if he were my husband, riding around in an armored truck full of money.
Oh, Bill can take care of himself. Safer than he was in the paratroops.
Tiny Elsom was the silent partner of the photographer and the ice cream vendor. He had found the location and set them up in business. For Tiny, this day would climax 2 months of careful observation and preparation. His presence on the scene indicated to the others that he had ascertained that the right personnel were manning the armored truck. If the attempt at the Shermart were successful, Tiny was to handle the final phase of the operation.
Mathews, go ahead. What's the number of the truck? Now, wait a minute. You mean the guard is still in the back of the truck? All right, have him keep calling in. Check his location every once in a while. I'll be right over. Thanks very much. Armored car number 15 was seized at the Shermont supermarket by hold-up men. They're going east now on Route 5. They got a guard barricaded in the back. He's got the payroll with him. It's around 25,000. What other units are in that area?
2133 is way over by the boulevard, and 2118 is down at the bridge construction, regulating the traffic. 2107 is the closest.
Have 2107 go to the supermarket. Where's 2114?
At an accident near the high school.
Pull 2118 off the traffic control. Have them join 2133, go to Route 5 right away. Now, in the armored truck, they got a radio in the back. I'm going over there. If I hear anything, I'll call you.
Headquarters to 2107.
2107, bye.
2107 to Shermart Supermarket. A 211 armed robbery.
We're headed east on Route 5, about 50 miles an hour. I figure these guys will stop along here somewhere and try to get me to open up. I got enough ammunition to stall them for maybe an hour. What's with the highway patrol? Over.
The head of the patrol's on his way here now. They've already been notified.
He told me to keep checking your position. They probably got units out tracking your position right now.
Mr. Simpson?
Yeah, you Mathews.
Yeah, that's right. When did he report in?
Just a moment ago. They're on Route 5 headed east. Franklin figures they'll be stopping soon to get them to open up.
He couldn't be in a safer place as long as he stays there.
Yeah.
Get my office. I'll talk to Franklin. This is Mathews Highway Patrol. What's your position?
We're still on Route 5. We passed the power station about 3 minutes ago.
One of my cars should pick you up in about 7 or 8 minutes. Another in about 10. Keep reporting in.
Okay.
Hello. Unit agents. This is Simpson at the armed car office. Mathews is talking to the guard. The truck's still heading east on Route 5, about 3 miles past the power station. Anything else?
Keep the line open.
Nothing else, but keep the line open.
Hello, Mathews. We are stopping.
What's your position?
All I can see is a power line and some trees. One of the holdup men is getting out.
All right, stay in there. Don't run for it. As long as you're in there, you're safe. Franklin, what's wrong? We can't reach you.
I think he's trying to break off the...
They broke the antenna. That figures. This is Mathews. They broke the truck's antenna. Last location, somewhere between Miller's Creek and the power station on Route 5. Franklin, know anything about radios?
Yeah, of course.
Can you rig an antenna inside that truck?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'm going to stand by here. Franklin might be able to rig up a temporary antenna inside that truck. If he does, we might be able to pick him up. There's a better chance of 2118 or 2133 picking him up. They're closer. Yeah, I know we don't broadcast in the same frequency. But 2118 and 2133 are so close we might overlap. So alert him. If we don't find that truck, Franklin's going to get killed.
Franklin?
Yes.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your husband's been hurt in a smash-up.
Bill? Are you sure?
He works on one of those armored cars, doesn't he?
Oh, Bill.
He's probably at the hospital by now. I'm supposed to take you there right away.
Oh, I'll be right with you. Something wrong, Lee?
Bill, he's been in a wreck.
Oh, is he hurt?
They took him to the hospital.
gonna do, attract the cops?
He's wasting ammunition. Nobody can hear him from here.
Officer Arnold had questioned the employees and customers of the Shermont supermarket without success. The description of the criminals given by these untrained and excited observers was conflicting and confusing. The guard and driver of the armored truck were more helpful. Both of them agreed on the general description of the photographer and the ice cream vendor. However, no one had noticed any distinctive characteristics that would aid in identifying the criminals. The driver and guard were requested to visit Highway Patrol headquarters and view the mugshots. Officer Arnold impounded the camera and cart and telephoned Dan Mathews to report the negative result of his investigation.
All right, ask around some more. If they ditched that truck, all we've got to go on are descriptions. Anything from 2118 to 2133? No, they probably didn't pick up a signal from Franklin either. All right, tell them to keep trying. Tell them to check all the side roads. What's that?
A phone call just came in from Franklin's next-door neighbor, asking what hospital he's been taken to. She's under the impression his truck was in a wreck, but we have no accident report on it.
Where'd she get that idea?
She said Mrs. Franklin told her about it as she was leaving for the hospital.
Let me have the woman's name and address. All right, check the hospitals. Alert 2118 and 2133. Have 2107 go out and help them. Have them check everything on the highway. Farms, garages, cars, everything. I'll keep this line open for Simpson in case he makes a contact.
What's up?
I don't know. A neighbor of Franklin said Franklin's wife just left for the hospital to see him.
That's impossible.
Well, the whole thing's starting to make sense right now. They got Franklin in the back of the armored truck, right? They're not trying to get him out, and they drive like they know where they're going. I figure they're going to have trouble with him. They're going to use his wife to get him out. I'm going over and talk to the neighbor.
I'll keep trying to raise Franklin.
Let me know if you hear anything.
Right.
Mrs. Lindquist?
Yes?
Mathews, Highway Patrol. Now tell me, what's this about your next-door neighbor?
Bill Franklin? Oh, he was hurt in a wreck.
Well, what makes you think so?
Why, I know so. Why else would his wife go rushing off to the hospital?
Mrs. Lindquist, we have no report of the accident.
Oh, well, that can't be. I mean, why would she get in a car with a perfect stranger?
What perfect stranger?
Why, the one that drove her to the hospital. I would have given her my car,
wait a minute. Is he the one that told her about the accident?
but... He must have been.
Mrs. Lindquist, describe him and the car if you can.
Oh, yes.
Where are you going? The hospital's back that way. Well, where are you taking me?
Oh, just sit tight and shut up.
Now, what is this? Just who are you?
Oh, just a few more miles and you'll understand everything.
I think I understand now. Now, let me out of here. Now, stop! Let me go!
Cut it out. Now, listen, get this straight. We've got your husband, and if you want him to live, you do exactly as you're told.
See anything of an armored car down the road?
No, sorry.
Okay.
Take the ignition key. Tiny should have been here by now with the dame.
Relax, he will be.
Well, maybe he couldn't talk her into coming out here with him.
Look, Tiny planned this job, run to this farm, figured out every move. He'll get here. You just keep your eye on that truck in case Franklin tries to run for it.
I hope he does.
2107, bye.
Be on the alert for 1955 or 56 green sedan. Driver is tall, fat, wears a gray suit and a hat, has a ruddy complexion. There's a guy picked up Mrs. Franklin. He's probably holding her as a hostage. She's 22, very attractive. She has red hair. 10-4?
2107 to 2150. Car and passengers answering this description have just passed this point, going east 1 mile west of the Hilton turnoff.
I'll investigate immediately. I'm not too far behind you.
10-4.
Something else comes up. Notify the highway patrol.
This is Armor Truck 15. I am located 2 miles north of Route 5 on a dirt road. Turn off at mailbox marked Kingsbury. Please acknowledge.
Okay, Franklin. You try anything and your wife gets it. Everything okay?
It is now.
Can you hear me, Franklin? I don't have to spell this out for you. It's a simple choice between that money and your wife.
You won't get away with this. There are police all over the area. This is Bill Franklin calling. I need help desperately. I am located 2 miles north of Route 5. Dirt road turns off at mailbox marked Kingsbury. Over. This is Bill Franklin calling.
2150 to 2107, 2118, and 2133. Did you pick up a signal from Bill Franklin?
2107 to 2150, yes. Shall I reply to it?
No, he won't be able to receive you. Find that mailbox fast. I'm right behind you. We can't be too far away. 10-4?
10-4.
2150 calling 2118 and 2133. Armored truck is 2 miles north of Route 5.
Make up your mind, Franklin. We don't have all day.
Okay. Here's the money. Now release my wife.
This is it. Let's move.
But you said you'd let me go.
We still need you, sister.
This is Franklin. The hold-up men have gone back towards Route 5. They are still holding my wife hostage. Can you hear me? Come in, please.
To 2150.
2150 by.
Hold-up men have gotten away with the payroll, holding Mrs. Franklin hostage, probably heading west on Route 5.
I'll block the road. Alert 2133 and 2118 and join me. 10-4?
10-4.
Mathews, Highway Patrol. We need your help. Want to use your truck to set up a roadblock. Back it into that hillside there. I'll cover the other side. Go up that side road and hide. end of the line. Come out with your hands up.
Nothing doing. We got a passenger in the back seat. I'm giving you exactly 1 minute to clear the road. Start now.
It won't work. Give yourself up.
Let them go. They'll kill my wife.
Better let Mr. Mathews handle this.
Don't shoot. I'll make them let you go. You can't let them kill my wife, Mathews. Clear the road.
I can't. The minute they're in the clear, they're going to kill her. We got to save her right now. Look, you're kidding yourselves. You're not going to shoot her. She's your protection.
30 seconds. Unless you want this girl's death in your conscience, move that car.
Throw your guns out and surrender. Right now, you face a charge of armed robbery. If you kill her, it's going to be murder. Premeditated murder. You'll get the chair, all of you.
Hey, Franklin. You gonna let them get your wife killed?
Let him go, please. No payroll in the world is worth it.
10 seconds. You're digging this girl's grave.
You're digging your own graves. The bluff won't work. A stretch in the pen is better than a chair.
Move that car as she gets it.
Take a good look at the girl. If you kill her, that's exactly how you'll feel when they throw the switch.
Move that car!
You'll beg for mercy, but you'll still die.
Hold it! Don't shoot! Don't!
Look, if he shoots her, I'm not in it. I frisk him. Lie down the road, face down. You in the front seat. You want to stay alive with him? Or die for murder with him?
Get behind that wheel. I'll get us out of this. You got 10 seconds to move that truck, cop, or this lady gets it.
Lie down with him. You're all by yourself now. You pull that trigger, you're gonna die. If he pulls that trigger, we'll riddle the car with bullets.
Right. Are you gonna move that car?
No. We're gonna stay right here till you make your move. Now, come on, let the girl out of the car.
Go ahead.
All right, throw your gun out. Come on with your hands on top of your head. Cover him, Arnold.
All right, turn around. Put your hands up on the car.
Everything all right now?
I'm sorry.
What are you sorry about?
For trying to make you let them go. I've never been so worried.
I got news for you. Me too. Oh, you got the money, fine. I'll move the car off the road, then I'll call headquarters, have one of the boys pick it up. Oh, by the way, there's a real scared truck driver hiding down that road. Tell him everything's okay. See the Highway Patrol in action again next week. Until then, remember, leave your blood at the Red Cross, not on the highway. This is Broderick Crawford saying, see you next week.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.